Hi all, welcome to Coffee and Code. In today's video, we are going to speak about a very interesting topic, Cursor AI, and we will see what is Cursor AI and what are the key features and capabilities of Cursor. And we will also discuss about the strength, advantages, and also the limitation and risks. So this is one of the AI augmented code editor, and we can also say that it is an integrated development environment like our IntelliJ, our Eclipse or NetBeans. So this is built to help developers write, edit, and maintain code faster, smarter, and more intuitively, I would say. So this was developed by Anysphere, and the model looks more like a Visual Studio, but it is enhanced with deep AI features. And we do have lots of VS Code extensions, and I would say like we have so many AI feature which we can use during the generation of code. And what are the key features of is cursor? And let's say what we can also discuss on what are the capabilities this cursor can do. And I'm also going to show like one of the example which I have generated using the cursor AI. So the key features and capabilities when I want to speak about it. So I would say that instead of inserting like all the complete code, you can the cursor itself will suggest some edits, and you can modify multiple lines at once, and then even for refactoring all those things. So it can already predict. Let's say I'm trying typing a particular code, so the code the while I'm typing, it might predict some of my code and it might give you suggestions. And also it can process your natural language command and rewrite the code. So what that means is you can tell anything in cursor like using the agent inside the cursor. So here this is the agent. So here if you process like write me a code for doing something, you just directly give it in your natural language, the cursor will be able to do it. And I also saw another new utility called the Aqua sound, which is used to convert our voice naturally. Like I can speak to the Aqua stating that I want to create an application to find out the dieting mechanisms or different users, something like that. Any app I want to create, I want to create an app to help me exercise or something like that. Just I have to give it in normal language, and that particular tool will uh, you know connect to the cursor and give the prompt to the cursor accordingly. So that is one of the cool feature I saw. So apart from that, you can if I'm having a code base open, so I can just chat and ask for the code base. So if you want to ask, I can just go what is the code about. So it will generate the response. See, so it will start scanning the main files whatever is open here, and then it tries to go through it, and then it just give me what the code is about. And also it offers the privacy mode, which is to provide local code protection. So you can see this in the settings option of cursor. So here you see here there is a privacy mode. What it means is that your data, whatever you're trying to give it to the cursor, will not be used as a training purpose. You will not use your data to improve the product. So this is called the privacy mode. So this will protect the compliance to reassure security. Apart from this, we do have something called uh, we have lots of themes and settings and extensions also in this. So if I want to change my appearance, I can use a different appearance. Hmm. Let's say I want to change the the panel position to top, so it moves to the top, so terminal goes up to the top, something like that. I can do all these things in cursor. And also we can ask cursor to support more autonomous agentic modes. What is agentic mode is like, if I want to ask cursor, this is, we do have two features, something like when like I can either ask for a question based on, like, I want to analyze the code or ask something to the uh, AI, it will answer me, or I will ask them to build, plan, search, and build something. So here, this is agent mode. So here in agent mode, I have options to, select it's a automatic, or I can say that I I I can say the agent to check with me for each and every step it is doing while doing tasking multi-step at once. So all this can be done, or you can ask the agent, you can allow the agent itself to take care of the whole process. And apart from this, let's go to the strengths and advantages of using cursor. This cursor obviously gives a lot of productivity boost, and because it is automating a tedious, and like we are using boilerplate coding most of the time, and it is automating all this boilerplate code, refactoring, repetitive edit, and reduces the mental fatigue a developer has to go through while creating some normal boilerplate codes, and then just focus on the higher level logic. And also it gives you the whole, because it's indexing your whole code base, so it can give you a context awareness, so the cursor can make suggestions and answer query grounded in your project, but not just generic code snippets. So it can, if I want to generate a flow diagram for my whole code also, this cursor will be able to generate that. And also we have like lots of extensions and uh, existing workflows. So if I want to add the extension, I think I can ask for the extensions, search for the extension, and add it whenever I want. And also the cursor also will definitely show you what are the extension that needs to be done. When I want to build an app or something, it will definitely tell me what I have to do. So that is another advantage. And also it can use this bug bot, which help to catch the issues. And then usually when generating, what I found out was it is able to fix its own issues. And if you see a issue in what it has generated, it and if you give a prompt saying that there is an issue, I think the bot itself is fixing the issues as well. So when checking on limits, risk, and criticisms, I would say that the context and memory limit is a bit challenging, because if you see here, this is 8.3% already used. So this keeps growing as I give more context and prompting. And so once that context is done, then I think it will not have the relevance. So this is one of the limitations, I would say. And it has too much of overconfidence, I would say. And it creates lots of incorrect edits, and someone has to always monitor it and say that it's a wrong edit and something like that. So that is one thing I saw in the with the cursor AI. And apart from that, I would say that sometimes when I'm trying to generate, so I was trying to generate to create an application which is similar to YouTube. So sometimes it was froze for some time. So that also happens when it is a complex and long task. And so in that aspect, the performance may be a bit of an issue. And for some of the experienced developers, it might be a bit slower, and because the AI is doing the work for them. So something like this. But this one is still evolving. I think as we go more towards the AI developing So I think it will generate, help you to rapidly prototype and then generate lots of good code and iterate quickly, and also make better code without much issues or errors. So it will shift the developers work to more design plus intent work rather than handling the boilerplate code. So and also this one, it makes more sense because when we want to leverage our privacy modes and keep the code local, so in those scenarios this cursor will make a huge difference. So let me show you what was the app. I have not done anything with this. I have just given prompts for the cursor, and the cursor has generated me something like similar. I asked to generate something similar to YouTube, so it has generated something like this. So I can view the video. Okay, so I just asked to change some, uh, add some extra videos, and it tried to add as well. Because YouTube is such a complex application, we cannot just like that create a complex application just like that, but it's trying to give me a lightweighted prototype, so it was able to do this within some time. So it's really very interesting that it was able to do it within some speculated amount of time. So, and I'm going to ask maybe the cursor to do all the complete all the to do task now. So now it will start to check what are the to do tasks which is pending, because it generated a to do list. I'm not sure if it completed, so I just ask him to complete all the. See, it says that all the items are complete now and checked out. You can view playlist and okay. Can you add more enhancements and uh, replicate YouTube channel videos? So I'm just prompting it here. Let's see if it can do, or what is it going to reply. See, it is showing that. So it's going to add more channel tabs, and then it's going to try these things. Let's see. It has some. If you see this thought for 15 seconds, this is uh, it's using to see if it is feasible or not. This thought is something like that. It's trying to figure out if it is feasible or not. So now it is running, trying to do whatever I've asked you. So it will take some time. So it's a very useful tool, but it will require the developers understanding on code, and someone to monitor it as well. But you can still develop some applications or something, and go through how the cursor works. But for lightweighted applications, you can go for code flow analysis. You can use the cursor. It is really definitely helpful. Or maybe I will open. Uh, okay, let me do this. I will open another chat and ask, like, can you provide me the code flow analysis for this chart for this? So let's see what it is developing, like what it is trying to give. So it's trying to read here, and here still it is in progress. So we can open, for now I have given the uh, given it as 7 tabs at a time. So if you want, you can change that settings as well. That is in the settings, I think, chat something here. And then um, see here, it's 5 actually. If you want, you can increase it to 6, 7 also is okay. And then that's it. Okay. Okay, now it has given me some diagram. So let me try to see the diagram. So this is the flow chart of the YouTube channel. Like I tried to do something similar to a YouTube channel. I named it as Can You. So this is the whole flow chart. It has generated the flow chart based on the code which is generated. So the user will go to the render header, and then it will try to hash change, and then it tries to render the app and pass the hash and all those things. It's trying to generate based on the code it has generated. So that is pretty cool that it can do it by itself. I'm only giving the prompt and trying to see if it is generating it correctly, so nothing else I have done. So cursor is a very useful tool for developers, but still you need to understand what is the expected anticipated outcome, and your intention, and is cursor trying to help you to reach the intention. So that is something you need to focus on. And if you see here, it is showing like the state and data models. So the data models here for a YouTube video like can you, we are using, like we have videos, channels, subscription set, all these things can be used as a data model. So it is showing those things, and then it shows how these are the data models it has created. So it is showing all those. And uh, and also and it is also showing the key triggers, like we saw in the flow chart. So it's a pretty cool flow chart as well. So now I let me open the, is still running. Let's see what is the status. Okay, it says that it has added some enhancements. Okay, and to replicate a channel, it is saying that I have to go to settings, paste a YouTube data API key, and enter the handle like okay, import channel downloads. Okay, yes, I want to try the auto download. Let's see, but I'm not sure what it has done here. Let me reload. It has an upload button. Okay, import channel uploads. So I think it's asking me to add this one. So something like this. I'm still working on. Okay, I will add an imported. Okay, so it is trying to add some pagination for 20, and then try the imported channel pages. So it's asking me, want me to add per channel tabs, video play, and with sorting options. Next, I'm going to say yes. So it goes on like this. So I think you got the overview of how cursor works. Maybe I will do some other video on developing something else which is interesting and which is useful. Let's see in another video. I hope you learned what cursor is all about, and its usages and key features, capabilities, strengths, advantages, limitations, and risks. Thank you so much for watching.